The Lakers lose to the Celtics, LeBron gets injured, and Luka is playing through back pain. It was not a good night for the Lakers. First, the game intensity was legit. It felt like I was watching a playoff game. The officials called it like a playoff game too. And especially in the first half, it was a really physical, aggressive game where they really were letting the guys play and not calling too many fouls. And I don't think the Lakers were ready for it. The Celtics ball pressure is impressive. Drew Holiday, Peyton Pritchard, all those guys, those guard guys on the Celtics just put a ton of pressure on the Lakers ball handlers. Everyone always talks about the Celtics three-point shooting, their offense, but I thought their defense was really impressive tonight. They were honestly giving Austin Reeves problems. And then when the Lakers were able to get some space from the initial ball defender, whether that be like a screen or whatever, they would get met with Al Horford, who you would assume is washed, but no, he's legit. Offensively, defensively, he's still really solid. I think he had like 14 or 16 points tonight, and he was playing amazing defense too. When you add the context of no Kristaps for the Celtics, it gets really scary for the Lakers if they were to meet the Celtics in the finals. The Lakers were without Jackson Hayes tonight, but Kristaps is a better player, so I think that's a bigger deal than the Lakers not having Jackson Hayes. The Lakers had a rough third quarter. They had 13 points in the quarter. They shot 21.7% from the field. They went 1 for 10 from three. And it's just really hard to come back from something like that in the fourth quarter. They did a much better job, but it was just too large of a mountain to climb without the guy who has been your best player, LeBron James. The Luka carry job was real. He'd give it up and they'd just give it right back to him. He'd make things happen, but even in the fourth quarter, it started to become obvious that he's kind of hurt too. He was wincing a lot. He was holding onto his back. In the post-game interviews, he said it's not really anything that he's too worried about, but you could see he was in some degree of pain tonight when he was playing, especially later on in the game when the Lakers were really trying to rely on him heavy. The LeBron situation is weird. Sources are saying that LeBron may be out for weeks considering the nature of this injury, yet LeBron himself is talking in the post-game locker room interviews, and he's calling it a day-to-day injury that he's not worried about. So I really don't know what to think. He said it reminded him of the Nuggets injury from a little while back, and that he was just kind of worried about it because of that, but he doesn't think that this one is as serious as that was. So we'll see. Considering the Lakers' schedule, they have multiple back-to-backs coming up. The Lakers have 8 games in the next 2 weeks. So if LeBron has to miss significant time, this is a disaster for the Lakers. Not a disaster in the sense that the season is over and we can't make things happen in the playoffs, but I think hanging on to a top 3 seed becomes really difficult. I've talked about it at length in my videos, but LeBron has been so important to the Lakers lately. We're going to have to see a completely different team these next few weeks if he's unable to play, or even these next few games if he's unable to play. It's just going to be tough without LeBron. I would argue that LeBron has been even more important than Luka, and I think most people would agree. He's been more important than Luka so far. We'll see if that maintains to be the case in the future, but we will need Luka to step up if LeBron is out, and we'll probably need Austin Reeves to really play at the peak of his powers as well, which I can totally see it happening, but this is just a bummer for the team. Even if LeBron is not missing multiple weeks and he's just kind of day-to-day for the next couple of weeks where he plays a game, rests a game, plays a game, rests a game, the less LeBron we have, it's just going to be tough to achieve the 2 seed, or even the 3 seed can be tough to hold on to. So I think we're going to absolutely need Luka to take another level if the Lakers want to maintain that spot.